to me, baby. I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around. Drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know.
Hey y'all, what's up? If you're new here, welcome to my channel. And if you're not new here, welcome back. It's been a long time since I posted a video. I know I've been busy with life, ChaisLyfe, hence the name of my channel. But yeah, life has been lifing. But anyway, I thought that we should have a conversation because a lot of people are not having this conversation as small business owners, solopreneur, whatever tag you want to attach to yourself as a business owner. And it's an important conversation to have. Stop getting in your own way. It's as simple as that. Stop getting in your own way. 6 words. What does that mean? Why would Kai say that? A lot of times we say, oh, I don't have the space to start my own business. I don't have the time to start my own business. I don't have the support to start my own business. So, those are 3 things that you need to be number one in. You need to support yourself, you need to believe in the dream, and you need to commit. Those are 3 things that no matter if you work for someone or work for yourself, that you have to do. No one else can do those things for you. And you cannot get in your own way. Most of the time, people, friends and family, the people that say that they love us the most, are the first ones to tell you, don't do that. Somebody already doing that. You wouldn't be good at that because of this. Why can't you just get a regular job and work for people? So now you have that self doubt. It's creeping. With each comment, each statement is creeping, right? So now you find yourself, like Brandy said, and Cinderella, in your own little corner, in your own little chair. But you're not being whatever you want to be because you got in your own way. Whether you allow someone to help you get in your own way or you chose to do that by yourself, you're doing it. So, first thing that we need to talk about is the people that are supposed to support you, the people that are supposed to believe in you. What are they doing? Most of the time, they are buying a journal or a notepad from an office supply store or from Wally World. Probably so. Because they need paper, right? I'm just saying, you know. Some people write things down. Some people use their phone to take notes, just different stuff. Um, but depending on what type of business that you have, you may already supply those type of things for them. For instance, I have a stationery shop that I just recently launched, right? And people will be like, "Oh, I need a notebook." And they will go to the store and buy one. Why can't they come to my store? My store is available because they choose not to. So you cannot rely on your friends and your family members to be your customers. They very well may be your customers. Like, for instance, I have a homegirl that I follow her YouTube channel and support her business. I'm not just saying that I do that. I got proof. I'm about to show you. This is my order that I just received from my homegirl Shay over at Paper Standards. That's her stationery shop. Now, mind you, I have my own stationery shop. True, right? But I'm supporting my friend and her business. Even though we sell the same things. Why? Because I love her stuff. It's cute. I like the packaging. I've watched her package orders 100 times, y'all. Any packaging video on her channel, I've watched it. I've been down, I've been loyal for a long time. I've been rocking with her for years. Like for real, for real. But I'm going to hide my address because it's not my business address. It's my real address, y'all. But I'm going to tell you something. I have this little saying that I like to say. And what it is I tell people all the time, my own business. People are so quick to tell you. I'm taking the items out of my order so I can share them with y'all. But people are so quick to tell you something about how to do something in your own business. It's yours. It's your business. It should look like how you want it to look, not how other people look or how other people's business looks. For example, my homegirl Shay, like I was saying, I'm about to show y'all. I tell people, my own business. She says the exact same way, the exact same thing, but a different way. Now, let me show you how she says it. Keep your eyes on your own paper. Now, clearly, I love this saying because it resonates with me because I have my own thing, my own business. I tell people all the time, go get you a LLC so you can mind your own business. Facts. Because some people are messy. Some people are drama filled. Some people are doubters and dream killers. Like, it's reality. Some people really are that way. But you can't be that way when you're trying to make your dream a reality. So stop getting in your own way. So I showed you two of the things. One was a notepad. Love this notepad. Gonna be writing many, many things in there. This is a dated weekly um, planner, which my homegirl gifted to me. Absolutely love her for that because I wasn't expecting it. I ordered this and then I have the undated version of this. So shout out to Shay. I'm going to put her channel in the description below and everything. So you guys can go check her out because she has some amazing products over there. And she has stuff that I don't sell. So again, even if she has stuff that I sell, I'm still going to support her business because she's my homegirl. So that's what we do around here in ChaisLyfe. She supports her fellow small business owners. I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. So that's how it is. Here's a pen box. Anyway, I love gold. Anybody that knows me knows I love gold. So I'm literally just in love with the box. Then I opened it up and it's a brown pen with gold writing. It's got her business name on there. Absolutely love this. I love this. But we'll be doodling and drawing all kinds of things. Well, not drawing because I'm not an artist, but I'll leave that to my kids. I have kids that are artists. Not my cup of tea. I know how to stay in my lane and mind my own business. Yeah, I know how to do that. But I also got this handwritten card. I'm not going to tell y'all what my card say because it's for me. Okay. She wrote it for me. Okay. It's beautiful, but she wrote it for me. Okay. And then I got this one. And like I said, I'm going to put all her information in the description below so you guys can go over to Paper Standards, her business website, and go check her out. But I'm so excited. I also got a magnet, which I absolutely love, and it has this on it. I'm not about to get up and get it off of my board because I have it on my magnetic dry erase board that has like my weekly scriptures or just my scriptures. Yeah, for the week, one scripture for each week. But anyway, so that's where it's at. So stop getting in your own way. Now that we talked about getting in your own way, let's talk about the other half of that. What are your excuses? So, number one excuse I hear is I don't have the space. I don't have the time. We talked about that in the beginning. I don't have the space. I don't have the time. I didn't have the space and I chose to make the time. So, let me tell you what that means that I didn't have the space. What do you mean, Kai? You have a house. True. But my husband also works remotely and we cannot share an office. So, because of the type of nature of his work, we cannot share an office. So, and because of the nature of my work and my clients and their confidentiality, I cannot share an office with him. Okay. So, what was I going to do? I was like, I need a dedicated space for myself where I can feel inspired, where I have my things, where I go and my children and my husband and everyone knows that this is Kai's space. And I tried to have it outside in my bedroom and I had a little corner and everything. And everybody respected that space. You know, the kids didn't play in my chair and do all that other stuff. But when I looked behind me, my bed was over there. It always looked cozy. I always found myself getting up from my desk and my space and going to my bed. Bad idea. Very, very bad idea. And I did it so much that I said, this is enough. I need a space that is completely does not remind me of sleeping. It's not cozy. I do want it cozy, but and aesthetically pleasing, but I do not need a space that is shared in my mind as another space. So when I'm in my bedroom, I'm like I'm supposed to be sleeping or winding down from the day and going to sleep. Either way, that's what my bedroom is for. So, putting my office in there did not work for me. For me, that doesn't mean it won't work for you. For me, it didn't work. And for those reasons, because I believe in full transparency here on this channel. I don't gatekeep. I don't like tell you stuff that is not relatable. I'm a human being. And in my mind, bed right there, go to bed. Or go crawl up and then I find a book and then I get cozy and before I know it, I'm asleep. Didn't do half of what my to-do list was for the day because I was in the same space where my mind says, it's time to go to bed. It's time to wind down. It's time to go to sleep. Not time to be inspired. Not time to create. Not time to run your business. Not time for that. It's time to go to bed. Now, I digress. But so I needed my own space. So what did that look like for me? So I thought about it. And at one time, I had converted our closet into a nursery for our youngest child, who is now 5. And I said, he eventually went upstairs with his big brother and they share a space. So I was like, well, what can I do with that space now that it's no longer a nursery? Which he never slept in, by the way. I just didn't, I don't like the idea of like buying all the things for a nursery and dedicating a designated room for that because most people don't even use their nursery. Again, I'm not a new mom, I'm a renewed mom. So I know like how life is going to happen after the child comes. So that was again another personal choice. So, but I wanted my baby to have his own space, but also be close enough to my husband and I. So, this is what I did. I converted my closet into his nursery because it has all the functions of a room. So, have the light switch back there. So, have that. Had an outlet down there, which you see. Um, and it had a vent and a door and all the things, right? And it was right there in between the bedroom, right? So he had his own little space. Anyway, so I was like, well, what am I going to do with the space now? So I converted it into an office. So now I have a closet office. And I got that inspiration from someone who's had a smaller home. She had an apartment, a one bedroom apartment, and she had a child and she lived in New York and it's expensive. So her space was even smaller than mine and she converted it into a nursery. So then I was like, well, why can't this be an office? So I converted it into my office. Still kept my son's personalized light play switch because I don't know, it's a piece of me. But eventually I'll design another one or get another one or something of that nature for my business. But in the meantime, in between time, that one's staying. But I did that. So then I said, after I decided to change it into my space, I was like, I don't have a desk. Like, desks get moved around here all the time because I'm also a homeschooler. I led with that. So the desk that I was using as my desk was no longer my desk. I took it upstairs so another child could have it, use it for their homeschooling area, and so on and so on. So that desk no longer existed. But what did I have? Because I wasn't going to go out and buy something new. Didn't need to do that because I'm pretty sure there was a surface in here that I could use. So I had a foldable picnic table that was in my garage, collecting dust, not being used, nothing wrong with it, perfect condition. So I said, I'm going to use that as my office table, right? But then it wasn't obviously it's a table, a folded table. So it's not it's just that plain white. It wasn't aesthetically pleasing. So I was like, well, how do I combat that? So I decided that I would get some marble contact paper and cover the top with marble contact paper to make it aesthetically pleasing. So that's what I did. It turned out beautifully. And the best thing about it is it's multifaceted, multifunctional. I can break this table down and take it with me to pop up events and sell my stationery products and all the things. Um, Whatever I need to do. I can take it to events and farmers markets and all the things. And I already have a desk. I could take it if I needed to, if I had to. Put a little rug down, carpet, using what I have to get what I want to make my dream a reality. Not buying anything new, just using stuff that hasn't been used or wasn't being used. Like this table, for instance. And my entire setup is about 14 pounds, if that. I have a mini PC and two portable monitors, and then I have a stationary monitor. Now, my stationary monitor obviously is stationary, but on my desk, I have my stationary goodies because I'm a stationary girly. Obviously, you guys know that. Not only just because I have a business, but I love stationery. That's why I have it as an aspect of my business. But I have my printer. Everything fits on here. It's a folding table. I use what I had. Anyway, so I digress. But what I'm saying is, you don't even have to have that. You can have an online business. You can start out online, things of that nature. You can go to a co working space and work around other entrepreneurs and, uh, what do you call it? Entrepreneurs, um, digital nomads, people that work and travel and do that all the time. So you can do that. You can get an actual office at that place, or you can just rent or just pay for a subscription to utilize the space itself. Okay, so if you have like physical products and stuff that you need to store and stuff, you can get you a cabinet and store it at your home, or you can get an office space there, pay a little bit of extra money, and blah blah blah. And there you have it. Okay, so now you have a space. Now you have all the things. So why haven't you started? That's my question. Why haven't you started? Stop getting in your own way. Talk about it in the comment section how you're going to get started today. And let me know in the comment section. And like I said in the description, I will put both my newly launched stationery business and Shay's information for her paper standards business down there. So you guys can go get some goodies from her. Check her out. Make sure to tell her that Kai sent you. Don't be petty now. Okay? Spread the love. Okay? Because I gave it to y'all. So since I gave it to y'all, I need y'all to get a little back. That's how it works, okay? Even exchange of energy. That's how it works. But until next time, have a beautiful life. And I'll see you on the next one. All right. I'm out. Peace.
Watch me as I take off. I'll be working until I have all of my days off.